Alright, today I'm going to talk about something that you're going to be able to use for the remainder of the year. Okay, and that is a calculator. Okay, and calculators are a privilege, they're not a right, so if they're used inappropriately, then you will get them taken away and you will have to do all of your work on the side on a paper. Okay, so you need to make sure that you know how to use it. So I'm going to go through a problem of something that you've done in the past that will explain how to use the calculator. Okay, so I have a calculator right here. Okay, this is a calculator that you'll use for class, and you will leave these in my room. Okay, but you won't take them out of my room, they'll always stay in my room. But I want you to be able to use this, and I want you to be able to use it appropriately. Okay, so let's go through this problem. Let's pretend that we were going to find the volume of this triangular prism, something that you've done in the past. The formula for volume of a triangular prism is V equals LWH divided by 2. That stands for volume equals length times width times height divided by 2. Okay? So the first thing that we would do to show our work is we would plug in the numbers. Okay, we would plug in the numbers. Okay, the reason that we show our work is so I know what you're doing. Okay, I can't help you if I don't know what you're doing. So if you never show me, then I can't read your mind. I am not a computer, I cannot read your mind. Okay, I can do a lot of things, but that is not one of them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in the length, 15, times the width, which is 8. Okay. Length, width, and then our height, which is 5, divided by 2. So this, I showed this first step, showed this second step, now I'm showing my next step. Okay, my next step is to multiply 15 times 8 times 5. Now typically what I would do is I would go to this side and I'd take 15 times 8, I'd get my answer, and then I'd multiply it by 5. So I would go 40, 120, I'd take 120 times 5, and I would get 600. And then I would write my answer here, 600. Okay, well, since we have a calculator now, this is the work that you don't have to show. This is the work that you don't have to show. Okay? You still have to show this work. This is still work that you need to be able to show. The scratch work on the side can be done with a calculator. The calculator cannot show me how to do these 3 steps. So you need to make sure that you are showing the work. If you do not show this, I will not give you this. I will not give you the calculator if you refuse to show your work. Okay, so it is important to me and it is important to you that you know how to show the work. This is the kind of stuff that can be done on the calculator. You won't have to do this. This is the kind of stuff I still need to see. So if we were to do this problem, we'd have to divide by 2. We'd say volume equals length, or excuse me, volume equals 600 divided by 2. So on the calculator, I would go 600 divided by 2, if you don't know it, okay, which I get 300. So on here, I'm going to write volume equals 300, and then my label and my answer. So volume equals 300 feet cubed. Now, I wrote each step out. I didn't do 600 divided by 2 over here. I didn't go 600 divided by 2. I didn't do that. I did that on the calculator, but I still showed every step here. So on this particular problem, it had 4 steps, okay? It had 4 steps. So, from this point forward in the year, you may use a calculator. If you don't utilize the calculator appropriately, it will be taken away from you. But this is a tremendous tool to help you maybe move a little faster so you don't have to always be doing the scratch work on the side. Okay, so with games 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth, you can use the calculator. Anything before that, okay, you cannot. Okay, but from this point forward, you can now use the calculator. So please use it appropriately. Again, they stay in my room, okay? And this is a privilege to have, not a right. So make sure that you utilize it appropriately, okay? If you have questions, please let me know.